and welcome to this weekend's episode of The Winning Post, powered by the Serum Institute of India. I'm Mandira Lalwani, coming to you from Bangalore, here at the Bangalore Turf Club, which is the day of the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2013. On The Winning Post this weekend, we take a look at all the festivities before the big race, the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby. The Move and Pick Hotel and Spa, our hospitality partner for the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby. A look at the Ambrosia BTC Anniversary Cup. The 18 contenders who battled it out for the Silver Horse Trophy. And finally, an analysis of the biggest race of the weekend, the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2013. The Bangalore Turf Club is swathed in red and white each year when it plays host to the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby, a tradition that has been played out to perfection for 26 years.
Well, last year we celebrated our Silver Jubilee. This is our 26th year of association. I actually look forward to the day where we can celebrate our Golden Jubilee. I'm told it's fairly well represented today in terms of numbers. Well, and it just gets bigger and better every year.
This is a day of top racing as the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby attracts the best 3-year-old horses from all the racing centres in the country. And although this race is the focus of the weekend's race card, there are a number of top-class races over the Kingfisher Derby weekend.
It's one of the biggest races in the country, probably after the Indian Derby and the Invitation. So everybody, it's a trainer's dream. Every trainer had dreams to win the Indian Derby. We dream to win the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby too.
I think it's a fabulous race. It's for 3-year-olds, run over 10 furlongs, and invariably the top horses, 1, 2, 3, 4, go on to much higher things, and their form holds good throughout the year.
Well, it comes early in a horse's career. It, to me, is the second most prestigious race after the Indian Derby to win in the racing calendar. And the 3-year-olds are just getting to themselves, and it signifies the All India form.
After the Indian Derby, I think the Kingfisher Derby is the most important race to win. At least as a professional, I would love to win it at least once.
This is also a day when the hats are dusted and donned as socialites flock to the racecourse for their annual day at the races. Synonymous with glamour, glitz and the good times, the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby ticks all the boxes as far as the who's who of the city are concerned.
Horse racing is all about power, passion and glory, and Kingfisher is all about style, speed and glamour, so it's a great fit.
The entire excitement, you wait all around the year to come to the Derby. The who's who is here. You come have fun with the friends. There's liquor, there's good food, and like I said, the beauty is all around, including the jockeys and the horses.
That's great to see. You get to see the best of colours and what's in, and yeah, that's nice.
I think a derby is obviously a social event where everybody wants to be seen. So, you'll see ladies coming in their best of garments. So, I think it's a very fashionable place to be at.
Lots of festivities around this magnificent event. Let's get started with a breakfast with champions and the post position draw. These were some of the horses that were in contention for the Bangalore Derby, and the winning post was there for their Thursday track work, where they went their final paces in what we call breakfast with champions. Breakfast with Champions is a one-of-its-kind event where members of the media get a chance to go behind the scenes into the stables as the horses are being put through their final prep before the big day.
The 2013 revival of the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby, the post position draw each year.
As the sun went down and the horses retired to their stables for some much-needed R&R, it was time for their connections to come out and shake off the nerves, Kingfisher style, of course, for the post-position draw party.
That's a female horse, right? Amelia.
That's a female. That's Any kittens?
Any kittens? No.
Confident?
No.
Kicking up the glamour quotient a notch was actress Sonal Chauhan, who played the part of hostess to perfection as the connections tried their luck and drew up the barrier draws for their runners.
Number 15. Okay, since I have you here, Pacey.
It was a heady cocktail of music, dance and Kingfisher that made this one unforgettable evening.
It's going to be my first time in the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby, and we all know that Kingfisher Bangalore Derby is synonymous to good times.
We're going to slip into a quick break here on the Winning Post, but stay with us. When we return, we have a look at the 18 contenders that make up an open field for the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2013. The Bangalore summer season is the crowning glory of racing as far as Bangalore is concerned. In fact, the best horses from all over the country make their way to Bangalore for the summer. When the horses come, the connections follow. And the connections have to stay in these beautiful hotels which have sprung up all over the city. The latest is Movenpick Hotel, a lovely luxury hotel and also our hospitality partner on the Winning Post.
The Kingfisher Bangalore Derby epitomizes the high life and attracts people from around the country. The Movenpick Hotel and Spa in Bangalore complements what the Derby stands for by offering world-class services right in the heart of the city. Located 40 minutes away from the airport, this 5-star hotel has 182 modern spacious rooms that offer the highest level of comfort and offer panoramic views of Bangalore. The hotel boasts of an infinity pool, a fully equipped high-tech rooftop gym, and a luxurious spa that offers the best spa treatments one could ask for. Besides taking care of their guests' health and wellness, the hotel also offers options to satisfy any food craving. It has 2 fine dining restaurants, My Place, which offers all-day dining, and Mezzaluna, which is an authentic and exclusive Italian menu. The hotel's bar Obsidian is the quintessential sports bar, with live telecasts of sporting events and signature cocktails to suit any whim and fancy. And for those who always want the best in life, the hotel offers luxurious suites and an exclusive executive club lounge called The Club, with a selection of premium liquor and the choicest of foods. All of these come together to stand as a testimony to the finest Swiss hospitality the hotel offers. So what better way to spend the Derby weekend than at a hotel that is the personification of luxury itself? The Movenpick Hotel and Spa, the perfect Derby destination.
The race that preceded the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2013 was the Ambrosia BTC Anniversary Cup. A Group 2 race had 11 runners. Let's have a closer look at this one. This year's Ambrosia BTC Anniversary Cup was the second running of the race, which is considered to be one of the highlights of the Derby weekend. The key sponsor for this race is Ambrosia Vegetables, a company that is emerging as the largest pure-ply grower of vegetables under regulated conditions. While at the race course, we got a chance to catch up with the proprietor of Ambrosia, Mr. M.R. Rajat, to understand more about the company's philosophy.
See, basically we have gone about trying to produce vegetables on a standard which is acceptable in European Union and the Western countries. We are going to come into the market on the shelf by August, and we are having an association with most of the retailers in Bangalore, like Aushan, More, Godrej. So from next month, we will be on the shelf as a branded vegetable product. It will be definitely much cheaper than what is called organic vegetables. But compared to conventional vegetables also, it will be priced not more than about 10 to 12 rupees per kilogram higher. Ambrosia stands for quality and safety in vegetables. It's a wonderful experience. It's a huge crowd. It's an entertaining sport. And I feel as time goes by, the younger crowd, the more agile crowd will start coming in, hopefully.
The race this year invited 11 runners, all of whom fought for glory and the chance to win the second most important race after the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2013.
They are under starters' orders for the Ambrosia BTC Anniversary Trophy, and a fairly level break from what I can see out here. It's 6-speed on the outside with the white-faced red cap. Clipspringer in the center. Machiavellianism jumps well. Ancient Wonder traveling nicely also with the white-faced sheepskin noseband on the inside. Storm Tracker just in behind them. Stable companion Storm Tracker. It's Storm Tracker now on the outside in Dr. Vijay Malia's second colours, who takes it up from 6-speed, and on the inside Ancient Wonder battling back. Archibald through from the clouds, but it's going to be all Storm Tracker. Storm Tracker wins this one. Archibald second, Ancient Wonder third. Then you've got 6-speed and Immense running on, but it's all Storm Tracker who's won the Ambrosia BTC Anniversary Trophy 2013.
Now there are 18 runners in the race for the Bangalore Derby. That's the maximum number of runners around. Lots of variables going into this race. Lots of questions on form, lots of questions on ability. Let's have a look at who these 18 contenders are. "18 of India's best 3-year-old horses came into the parade ring for what was considered to be one of the most important races in their career. Of these, the 6 top contenders were the winner of the Coast Championship Stakes, Allendale, trained by Altamash Ahmed, who had jockey A. Sandesh on his back; Acclaimed, who ran behind Allendale at the Coast Championship Stakes; Murioi from trainer S. Ganpati's yard with jockey B. Srikanth on his back; and giving the Coast stiff competition was the winner of the Fillies Championship Stakes, Amelia. Pacey Shaw's filly Marinsky, who had a 3rd place finish at the Fillies Championship Stakes, also had her share of supporters. Another filly who looked like a promising contender was Starry Eyes, who was partnered by Suraj Naredu in the saddle. Time now for a quick break here on the Winning Post, but stay with us. The horses are on their way to the starting gates. When we return, we bring you the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2013. Welcome back to the Winning Post. A lot of excitement here at the Bangalore Turf Club for the Derby. The horses are in the gates. Let's go over to the commentator for the call.
Well, and that's it. They're off and they're racing for the 2013 running of the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby, and getting left from the outside is Decathlon as they settle down, and it's the Colts Championship winner Allendale who gets straight down to business and takes it up. Charlatan in second, Turf Striker the grey on the outside, then there's Ace Bucephalus, Marinsky tucked in behind them, so too is Muroi as the field start to string themselves out, and there's a bit of positioning happening out there as a few of them go wide as they take the first turn and come to the 1600 meter marker, but Allendale staying out of trouble. 3 lengths the good of Turf Striker in second, then there's Charlatan. Behind Charlatan is Ace Bucephalus, behind Ace Bucephalus is Strance and Marinsky. Then you've got High Rise, Agustini, Decathlon just in behind them. There's Starry Eyes, Muroi and Scenic Warrior last of all as they come towards the 1200 meter marker and start rising uphill. It's Allendale and Sandesh just taking a peek behind to see how far they are away from him. From Turf Striker, the grey in second. Behind Turf Striker is Acclaimed. High-Raz starting to look for an opening there. Ace Bucephalus on the rail. So too is Strance as they start turning for home with about 800 meters left to run in the 2013 Kingfisher Bangalore Derby. It's Acclaimed who's made it all, 2.5 lengths ahead of Turf Striker. Then there's Acclaimed. Ace Bucephalus just being asked for an effort, being asked to improve his position. So too is Trance Agostini looking to improve as well. Muroy looking for an opening, and again there's a bit of barging. It's a big field out here, 18 horses as they straighten up and turn for home with about 400 meters left to run. And has Allende stolen a march? Turf Striker is in chase behind him, so too is Acclaimed, and Charlton is coming at them, but it's going to be all Allende with 250 meters left to run. It's Allende. Turf Striker making a bid. He's lunging at the Colts Championship winner. It's Allende, Turf Striker. Allende from Turf Striker. What a victory this is going to be inside the last 50 yards. It's Allende. Turf Striker lunging at him, but it's going to be Allende who lives the 2013 Kingfisher Bangalore Derby from Turf Striker. Charlton, Agostini, Acclaimed, they've all finished on behind, but a big moment here for the connections of the favourite Allende, who comes to win this, the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2013. Turf Striker, brave performance from the grey, who lunged at him to finish second, but the winning post comes to the rescue of the Colts Championship winner, and jubilation there.
Jockey A. Sandesh made it a double after having won the Bangalore Derby last year as well, and was predictably jubilant as he was led into the winning parade.
Sandesh, very well done. You took off, stole a march early in the straight. क्या strategy था ये race के लिए?
No, I'm same tactic for cold stars. Same.
जल्दी आगे निकल के lead ले लिया, फिर उसके बाद आपको लगा कि आराम से stay करेगा जिस तरह से किया?
Yes sir, मैं सोचा था वैसा stay किया इसने.
पहला रेस का पहला क्या प्लान था और उसने
final plan sir, anything. Trainer only told me you decide your race and you ride.
Allende's trainer Altamash Ahmed couldn't be more proud after this victory.
It's a fantastic experience. I mean, to win your first derby in 7 years of training is really, I don't have words to explain. You know, I'm absolutely numb as of now emotionally. I have been very unlucky in the last two derbies. I had the favourite for the Pune Derby and almost the favourite for the Indian Derby in an acquired taste, but he was very unlucky in both the races. And I had a favourite in this, but he's come and he's really pulled off his best shot for me.
Feels fantastic. It's the first Derby winner of multidimensional, and we have these young owners who have bought this horse together with me, and I think it's a great moment. Altamash is a young trainer who's made it now to the Classic League, and I think I have nothing but to celebrate.
No, to be honest, I personally thought he was going a little fast in the backstretch. But then then we discussed this, and I said, you go and you set your pace. If you're comfortable, you think. So I guess he was comfortable at the pace that he was going, and then he came to the straight, kicked on initially, and then towards the last 100 meters, I was a little tentative. Everybody was closing in, and I said, just hold on.
Well, there you have it. The winner of the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2013 is Allende. He won the Colts Trial Stakes. He's done fantastically for himself. Trained by Altamash Ahmed, ridden by Sandesh, bred at the Usha Stud and owned by Neville Devlaliwala, Gaurav Sethi and Miss Amita Mehra. Let's go over to the presentation ceremony. As the new champion of the Bangalore Turf was crowned, the proud connections made their way to the presentation arena to claim the Silver Horse Trophy, which was handed over by Samar Singh Shekhawat, the Senior Vice President of Marketing, United Breweries. There was celebration all around as Allende's owners, Amita Mehra, Gaurav Sethi and Neville Devlaliwala and trainer Altamash Ahmed accepted the trophy and toasted their champion horse. A double celebration for Amita Mehra, the owner of Usha Stud Farm, where Allende was bred. Another success for Multidimensional, who's proving to be a very, very promising freshman sire. With that, it was the end of another successful and exciting Kingfisher Bangalore Derby. And that's a wrap from all of us here on The Winning Post. If you've missed anything, remember you can catch it on our YouTube channel. Also our Facebook page with regular updates and analysis. And of course, for Mohit Alwani's tips, follow him on Twitter. And until we see you next week, may the horse be with you. Goodbye.